welcome to our stretching class. So today we're going to stretch our whole body out. We're going to start standing. We will be using our chairs, so make sure you have a chair. And we're going to do a few warm-ups. Before we start, I know some of you are probably already warmed up, you probably exercised or been moving around, but for those of you who have not, I'd like to do a few things just to get our body warmed up, get our blood flowing, and our muscles warmed up before we start stretching them. So we're going to start first with our upper body. We're going to be standing. So let's stand up tall, just bring your arms down to your sides. And we're going to shrug our shoulders up, taking an inhale and then exhale all the way down and back. We're going to do this 10 times. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So now we're going to go forward. Up and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now try to bring your hands and elbows close together. And we're going to open up really wide. So back together, open up. 1, inhale, exhale, open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Slowly bring your arms down. Now we're going to move to our core and our sides, those oblique muscles. So we want to get those a little warmed up. So we're going to place our hands on our hips and bring your feet about hip-width apart. And we're going to bring our right arm up. And we're just taking a side stretch over to our left side, and we're going to alternate sides. So let's take that right arm over. Inhale back to center. Exhale with your left arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now bring your arms out to the sides. Palms are facing down. Your arms are at shoulder level. We're going to do 10 of these as well. So we're just going to do our torso twist exercise. So let's take an inhale and exhale to your right. 1. Pause in the center. Exhale to your left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, let's do a couple warm-ups for our legs, and then we're going to start our stretching. So for our legs first, we're going to bring our heels towards our bottom. I'll turn this way so you can see me. You can stay behind your chair. You can even hold on if you need to. But we're just going to do this. So let's all start. We're bringing our heels towards our bottom. Feeling a good stretch through your legs. Just getting those muscles a little more warmed up. We're doing this for 1 minute. more seconds. Get those heels back. And stop. Good. So one more thing with our legs. You can go on the side of your chair, either side, and we're going to do our marching in place for 1 minute and then we'll take a seat. So let's all start. Bringing those knees up. Opposite arm comes up. We're standing up tall. Focus on your breathing. Fifteen more seconds. Five, four, three, two, and stop. Good job. So let's take a seat. Think we got a little warmed up. Our muscles are warmed up. Our blood's flowing. So now we can stretch our muscles. So let's scoot forward. We're sitting up tall. And we're going to start with our lower body. So we're going to bring our right foot out. And we're going to take our right ankle and make a big circle with it to the right 10 times. So go ahead and circle your right ankle to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Circle to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now bring your left leg out. Now we're going to circle our left ankle to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Circle to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now bring your right foot to meet your left foot. So you can have a little bend in the knees. And we're going to take our feet and plant them both. So we're extending and flexing. So we're pointing them forward, and now we're going to bring them back. So we're not only stretching our ankles, but our shins and our calves as well. Come back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bring your feet in. Let's sit up tall again. Be aware of your posture. We're going to extend our right leg out. So we're just moving our way up. We're going to move to our hamstrings, the muscle behind your thigh. So for this one, we're going to keep that right leg pretty extended. Don't lock the knee. Keeping that right foot pointed straight up. You can even sort of flex it a little bit towards your body. And that way you'll get a little more stretch through the calves also. So place your hands on your right thigh. The other thing is keeping your back straight. So take an inhale, and then we're going to exhale. Reach down towards your right ankle. If you start to round your back, you should go ahead and stop. So we're just going to hold this. Continue to breathe. Make sure you're not holding your breath as you hold your stretch. So most of our stretches we're holding for about 25 to 30 seconds. 30 seconds is always a good amount of time. Okay, let's slowly sit up. And now bring your left leg out. So again, take an inhale and exhale, reach down, keeping your back flat. Another thing to think about is your stretch should feel a pretty decent stretch, but it shouldn't be painful. So just try not to overstretch. And slowly sit up. All right. So now we're going to move to our hip. We'll start with our right hip. We're going to cross our right foot over onto our left thigh. So this stretch is getting that right hip, but also your piriformis muscle. You have this little muscle sort of kind of between the glute and the hip. And we don't really stretch that muscle very often. We tend to neglect it. So this is a good way to stretch that muscle out. So you can sit up tall. So if you're really tight, you're going to feel a pretty good stretch just seated like this, and that's fine. But if you don't feel a good stretch and you feel like you could stretch a little more, go ahead and slightly lean forward. Again, keeping your spine flat. And then we're just going to hold that. Okay, bring that leg down. Now let's cross our left foot over. So now we're stretching the left hip out. Okay, so go ahead and lean forward if you'd like. And you'll probably notice that one side is tighter than the other. That's pretty normal. Okay, bring that leg down. All right, so we're sitting up tall. And we're going to move to our core area. So for this one, I'd like for you to place your left hand on your left hip. We're going to bring our right arm up. And we're going to take a side stretch over to our left side and we're going to hold it. So let's go ahead, take an inhale. And then exhale over to your left side, hold it. Inhale back to center, bring your left arm up. Exhale over to the right side. going to take a little twist to the right, little torso twist. Hold this for a few breaths, so just take an inhale and then exhale. Do that a few times. And then inhale back to center, exhale to your left. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly inhale back to center. And slowly exhale your arms down. Okay, so we're going to stretch our shoulders now. So let's bring our right arm out. We're going to take our left hand, grab your right wrist. Your thumb is on the inside of that wrist. And we're going to take that right arm over to the left, but relaxing your shoulders down, and then bring that right arm across. We're getting a little stretch through that right shoulder. Okay, good. I'm going to switch. Bring the left arm out. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and bring it over to the right. Good. Bring it down. Okay, we're going to do one more shoulder stretch. So take your right hand, place it in the middle of your shoulder blades. And we're going to take our left hand under, so bring it behind our back. And reaching our fingertips towards each other. We're sitting up tall. Okay, slowly bring those arms down. And now bring your left hand in the middle of your shoulder blades. And then right arm back around and then reach those fingers up. So now you're bringing those fingers towards each other again. Bring your arms down. Just kind of bring the shoulders up and down 5 times. Good. Alright, so we're going to move to our triceps. So for this one, you're bringing your right hand in the middle of the shoulder blades again, your upper back. And you're going to take your left hand over, grab that right elbow. If your shoulders do not allow you to bring this arm over like this, you could also take your right or left hand and just place it here on the tricep and just slightly push that arm back. And you're still going to get a stretch through that tricep. But if your shoulder does allow you to do this, bring that arm over, grab your right elbow and slightly move it to the left. slowly bring your arms down. Okay, we gotta do the left side. So left hand on your upper back, right in the middle of the shoulder blades, and then bring that right arm over, grab your left elbow. Okay, now slowly bring your arms down. Okay, we're going to move to our neck. So sit up tall, and we're going to look down and up, taking an inhale down. Let's go ahead and inhale, looking down, and then exhale up, slightly up, not too far. 1, inhale down, exhale up. 2, 3, 4, last one, inhale, and exhale up. And back to center. Now we're going to look to the right and then to our left. So we'll start with looking towards our left first. Let's all take an inhale. Exhale to your right. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Back to center, to your right. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So now let's bring our left arm down to the side, just letting that left arm hang out, it's relaxed. And we're going to take our right ear and bring it towards our right shoulder. Now take that left arm and just try to bring it down a little more, pulling it away from your left ear. And so start to feel a little deeper stretch through that left side of your neck. Okay, good. Bring that left hand on your thigh. Now take the right arm down. And we're going to relax that right shoulder. Take your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then slightly draw that right hand away from your right shoulder towards the ground. You should feel a good stretch through the right side of your neck. Pretty stretched out. Okay, so let's take our arms. We're going to cross our arms and just give yourselves a big hug. Just hold that for a few seconds. Sitting up tall. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back. Good job for doing stretching today. Okay, you can uncross your arms. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you feel much better than you did before, and I hope you feel stretched out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.